Alright, greetings internet sojourners. Oops, I forgot to change my go live notification, but here we are. We are just minutes away from the Monsters and Memories playtest. And, wow, the excitement in the Discord is real. And I tried to get a comment from some of the moderators, the developers, but they're obviously very busy. So if I hear from them, I will let you guys know. Just kind of curious, what is the atmosphere right now for them? Are they excited? Is it hectic? And if they don't want to share, that's okay. But here we are. We're looking at the server select screen and just kind of hoping to see this pop up. And then I'm keeping an eye on the Discord as well. Just watching to see what is going on. If anybody reports that it's up, then I'll relaunch the client and try to get in. A little bit different this go around because we actually have 34 hours to playtest this thing versus before, the last few playtests have been 4 or 5 hours or somewhere thereabouts. So lots of excitement going on in the Discord, lots of excitement going on around this this game, this project. And I'm actually just taking a look at Twitch just to see like how many streams are up and what's kind of going on there. Looks like Loving Robot is up. He's got his stream going. Wow, lots of streams going. 1, 2, 10, 12 streams going right now. And yeah, good stuff. So, doesn't look like anybody's in. I see a lot of people are at the server select. Loving Robot, if he's in, he's probably using his exclusive, his exclusive access to the server. Wow, he's got a really cool looking character. But yeah, here we are. We're getting ready to go. It's only a matter of time. And doesn't look like anything is... Yep, somebody's playing another game on stream while they wait for Monsters and Memories. But yep, we are here at the server select, and we are waiting to go into Ether. And we can actually... Let's take a look at the Monsters and Memories lore, because I don't know a whole lot about the actual game lore yet, so... We can go ahead and bring that up on stream. Let's set that up real quick. So, Aetheril is a massive continent surrounded by black seas and shattered civilizations littered with the broken remains of ancient lands and fallen gods. The vast and dangerous oceans of Ether have served to isolate the inhabitants of Aetheril and protect them from greater dangers that lie beyond. The continent itself is a wild and varied collection of biomes, from the frigid wastelands of the north to its rolling green plains. Misspelling there. Dense jungles, towering forests, and sprawling deserts further south. That's where we're at, I'm assuming, in Night Harbor. Ether's energies are seen to be clearly focused here, perhaps as a final bastion of warmth and light in a world that has seen so much conflict and catastrophe. The fonts of life still flow here, and its lands both above and below, are densely packed with life and history. Now, as the most recent era of great conflict, the age of sundered kingdoms, comes to a close, the great civilizations of Aetheril are pushed against the edges of their isolation. A new age of discovery is underway, and with it the unearthing of the continent's rich past, as well as some things that might have been better left buried. And it looks like there's a section here on the deep. Myths tell of a time when our world was first born, and Eth, the bright mother above, gazed lovingly down upon her creation. Eth's sister's sun grew dark with jealousy and lashed out violently. I like this. They have like a little cosmology going. Eth immediately banished her sister Fear to the edge of the heavens, but alas, the damage was done. The power of the Dark Sun's assault tore deep into the Ether. Over time, the wound healed, but beneath the surface of the world, malignance and corruption remain. The stone and soil are far from alone in harboring the aftermath of the assault, as the very barriers that shield us from nightmarish realities creak and ooze both on Aether's surface and deep below. Oh, that's interesting. So the deep spans the entirety of Aether, great plains of darkness, sunless rivers. I love this. Bioluminescent seas create a world under our world. It's kind of like the Underdark from D&D. Its inhabitants and their cultures are as varied as those of the surface world, but it is fair to assume that their proximity to the corruption at Aether's core plays a role in what you'll encounter. Legends tell of an underground jungle fed by the radiance of a magical sun, fallen cities that once ruled the surface world, and gods imprisoned in forgotten crypts. But the deep is not just a home to the mysteries to be discovered. Commerce between cities thrives along its dark rivers, and entire civilizations live in the lands below. That's really cool. Like, that's like I said, Underdark kind of thing going on. Or Skyrim had that. There was that underground type area that would kind of spanned the whole game world as well. So that's I'm actually really glad they included something like that. It's probably a lot of work to build a continent underneath the continent. But yeah. Hopefully we get to see more of that in future playtests. Looking through the races here, it looks like you have deep gnomes, so yeah, that's probably where these deep races come into play. There's deep gnomes, deep dwarves, and I think there was one more, yeah, deep elves, so yep, they descend further into the shelter of the deep. So I'm assuming that those three races are going to be part of the deep. And you'll almost have like two different types of play styles going on, or two different gameplays going on. Because you can start either on the overworld or underneath, so that's really neat as well. So, let's see, checking the Discord, it's 10:59. People said small patch, so I'm going to need to get that up. So, let's do that. It's a 34-hour playtest. I'm not stressing the time here. I'll probably be tired of playing by the time it comes to an end, so. But I've got the patcher. Yeah, I missed that. That was about 5 minutes ago. Got the patcher. Patcher is patching. And I've said on stream before, we're going to actually try to do some leveling. Versus just the last few playtests, I've really just been trying to focus on exploring and seeing what that's all about, what the world's all about. And this time around, we're going to actually try to get up some levels, so we can explore more. I'm not really worried about the character progress, because I have a feeling they are going to wipe our progress before the game actually comes out. So, okay, we have 3 different servers here. This is new. Let's see. Switch back over here. There we go. We have Haradrel, which is European, Eltindra, and Matswar, US East and West. So we're going to go to, I guess, West and hope that our characters are here. They are, and there is Gobnek. And let's see, we have some notes over here. This is new as well. So the main objective of this test is for you to have fun. It's the end of the year, so please relax and enjoy the game. If the servers get too full, we'll bring up more. If you have characters from the tests in November, they will be available on every server that comes up. However, if you play the same character on different servers, only the highest level copy of each character will be retained after this test. Okay. The quick start guide has been updated. So what server is only goblins on? Should we pop into Chinny's stream and ask him? Because I don't want to... You're gonna... Oh, wait. You're probably not gonna hear the audio because I have it set up properly. Oh, shoot. I asked and there's an ad playing. I'm getting an ad for what looks like a... Oh, it's Path of Exile. I'm like, it looks like a mobile game. That's sad. Okay, so Chinny is playing on East. Hmm. Okay, we're working out some details here. He's thinking about it. Ha ha ha. Because I do think I want to play on West. We're working through some details here. Okay, so I had brought up to Chinny, I said, hey, if you throw me invite privileges, I can continue to spread the only goblins on West. But, we, and, yeah, I don't want him to feel like he's getting, kind of taken over here, so that's not the vibe I want. So, we are going to continue to play on West, and we're going to go ahead and get in. And here we go. This looks like the deep here. This is cool. And first thing I'm going to look for is, can we maximize our frame rate? I did figure out on the last playtest the issue that I was having. I had hardware acceleration set on Google Chrome, so if I had Google Chrome open, hardware acceleration was kicking in. It was like sucking resources from OBS and the game. So we went ahead and got rid of that, and I locked my frames at 30 FPS to try to kind of make a nice stable experience. Now with multiple servers up, we should see probably a little bit better distribution of population, and hopefully some of the issues that we had on the last one we don't run into. And what's going on here? Let's see if it'll load in here for me. Or did we get like a bad port? Oh, I hear the music changing. Oh, there we go. We're in. Let's see. So, we're running at about 30 FPS right now. So, I'll take it. Not sure what this... What is this on my inventory? Skeleton jawbone. I don't really need that. We can drop that. And this is all new. New player guide. I don't want to click it in case it opens another window. We don't have any customization yet. Keybinds. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think this was in already. And it looks like it's doing a little bit better, so we'll take it. We're not quite hitting 30 frames, and it's choppier than I want it to be. Oh wow, it just shot like way up. Oh, it's Night Harbor that's like kind of tanking me here. So let's see. Whoops. So one of the things we were... Can I manipulate the buff window? Guess we'll just kind of hide that down here for now. And we have all weekend to level up. So we're going to try to hit 4 before we really go back in and do anything else. And we're going to do that just by just killing, you know, enemies. Let's see. Can I make an auto... What is auto attack Q? Okay. I learned this from watching other streams and videos that you can sell the meats and stuff in the inn. Yeah, when you face that way, it definitely you feel the performance dip a little bit, but we're just gonna kind of live with it. We do need bone chips, so we're gonna try to focus on killing some skeletons here. There's Wolfrin. I've seen him before. And I feel like the gameplay here is a lot like EQ in that I need to be basically tanking for my pet. Can I... There we go. I think I can turn provoke off. I think that'll work out better for us versus, well, it looks like he's still... Oh no, now he's hitting me. Okay. This seems like it's new as well. What's going on here? Bunch of little goblins out here. Everybody's playing goblins. I think it's kind of funny. And do we get... Is this endurance? I think that's endurance. Yeah, there's our experience. So it might take some grinding to get up to 4. Not might. It's going to take some grinding. Performance-wise, though, I'm already seeing a pretty big difference here. This appears to be the way, though, here. So, can we give this rusty trident to our skeletal minion? He doesn't appear to have it. I was thinking if we gave that to him, maybe he'll do a little bit more damage. Because you can see when my minion was tanking, he was getting beat up pretty good. But now, you know, not as... For me, not as much of an issue. Like, my health is regenning. Actually, looks like the out-of-combat regen is a lot higher than what you see on like EQ. Because I've been taking some hits and not really having to stop. Cloth scraps. Do I have a bunch of those? I gotta kind of. Now that we have a 34-hour playtest, we're gonna try to get bags. We're gonna try to get levels. It's a little bit more like sustainable versus I'm like a tourist over here going, oh, look over here, look over here. We're actually gonna play the game more or less the way it's intended. We're still gonna explore. We're still gonna have a, you know, that sense of wonderment that we talked about. But a little bit more focus on this playtest on actually getting up in levels. So we have a well over here. Nice little detail touch here. Okay, I really like this. Wow. So I clicked look. You see an old well. Its crumbling exterior betrays its age, and it appears to be as old as the ruins nearby. So I'm wondering, is that like... What ruins are they talking about? But yeah, I was wondering maybe if that meant there was like some sort of hidden entrance to somewhere. And experience-wise, we're not moving a lot here, so I'm wondering. The scaling appears to really favor. Probably, I need to kill level 2 mobs to actually see that bar move at this point. Is kind of what it's looking like, and that's where the fire beetles come in. Ooh, that guy looks cool. He's already got, like, chain armor. Oh, I was gonna say, maybe I need the fire beetle eye. But I don't, because I have Ultra Vision. I was smart when I made this. Here we go, Dune Scarab. He's a white con. I like how the Necromancer started with, like, this kind of sickle type deal. Oh. Okay, we're gonna life tap this guy down just like an EQ. He's a white con, so we need to stay on top of it. And let's see. We saw the bar move there a little bit. The Ashira, that's a yellow. We want to watch out for her. Or him. And we're going to kind of push our limits here a little bit and see if we can continue to fight and just regen mana while we're fighting. But judging by how little experience I was getting from the level 1 mobs, I don't know if that's actually the best thing to do. So we've gone up about 5%, maybe 10% since we started. Not bad. We need to have our spellbook open to meditate. There's another question. Actually, the real question is meditation even in the game? Oh, we have a lot of copper. I feel like when I gave a mace to my last pet, he actually took it. Okay, so he just didn't want the trident. Oh, I still have the trident. I wonder if it's a class thing. Arcanist, or... What is Arc? I don't remember. Oh, Archer. Bard, Beastmaster, Fighter, Inquisitor, Ranger. Yeah, it's probably a class thing. So I wonder if him having this will help a little bit. Ooh, he's got a sword. If we can get to him, we're going to get him. If this guy doesn't notice. Rusty greatsword. And some bone chip. Oh, we gotta watch out. There's an Ashira coming. The Dune Scarabs appear to be all level 3. And I don't see... Yeah, I was really hoping I could just, like, turn off shadows or something. Or just, manipulate the view distance. Because what I think is going on is when I'm facing this way, you can see my frame rate dips down into the teens. And what I think is happening is if I could just draw that view distance down just a bit, it would probably help. The other thing I can potentially do... This may require a client restart, but we have all weekend. I just thought of this. Is what are our NVIDIA settings for this thing? Because if it's not set properly in NVIDIA, that could be the issue as well. So, stand by for just a moment while I troubleshoot this. Or not troubleshoot, but try to optimize. And we weren't able to truly optimize beforehand because the game wasn't up. It wasn't like something I could do necessarily throughout the week. So we're going to see if there's maybe something that's set up just kind of weird in the NVIDIA settings that might be of value to us. The ping, though, is like 33. That's great. Let's see. Just kind of playing with some settings here real quick to see if maybe there's something I can kind of glean from this. Because there's no innate video settings in the game yet. And this will probably drive a restart here, so... Luckily for us, we have all weekend. So if we can get this perfect, or at least the best that we can get it, then we'll be in there. And so the good thing is, I think so. My pet stays with me. That's one very nice change from the EQ days. Is your pets desummon whenever you log in and log out in zone, and that's a big change here, so I don't have to worry about like resummoning a pet. And hopefully I didn't just change too many settings. Oh. And brick my game, but we're gonna go ahead and restart the client real quick. So we have made some changes here. And the target here is 30 frames. If I can just get a consistent 30 frames no matter where I'm looking, that would be the goal here. So standby 1, we're almost back in. Made with Unity. Alright, we are getting in. Terralon is known as the City of Crystal Spires and is situated in the middle of the waters of Meritoloni. Interesting. It looks like Night Harbor. Well, that's probably not. This, I don't know, is this message tied to this graphic? And at some point we'll kill off the webcam because I'm gonna need to record a good amount of footage for the videos that I've been making, so. Ooh, they deployed an additional server about 8 minutes ago, US East 2. We are going to stay on West. West is where we're at. That will be home. Well, we'll see when it starts loading in more models. I think we have done, yeah, we're about 5 to 10 frames higher right now. So I think we did a thing. I'll take it, you know. Do we want to turn on our candle? There we go. Yeah, okay. It's better than it was. We'll just say that. And I noticed that as soon as I turn off OBS, I get about a 10 frame jump, but I just if I turn off OBS, then I'm not here doing this. I'm not recording footage. So we just have to love the one we're with. And a new gaming PC is in the future budget. It's just not in the right now budget, especially Christmas time frame. I'm thinking around the spring will be the time to do a new gaming PC, and I'll make sure it's optimized for streaming, and this won't be an issue forever. Yeah, okay, so we were running like 10 frames or 19, and now we're at least up 23, so it's gotten a little bit better, and then we can do this. Hiding the corpses does help. Ultravision is acting kind of weird. If we turn this off, will Ultravision kick in? There we go. It's not acting weird, it's acting as intended. I just don't understand it, or didn't understand it. Okay, so the goal is level 4, and then we'll go try to buy some new spells. And yeah, some people are saying, you know, they have frame rates of over 100, so obviously it's a hardware thing, and it's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. Plugging away here at level 4. I should pay attention. What do I actually have? I have rat teeth. He's gonna attack. So I can grab rat teeth, I guess. You know, we should probably... We know that we can... There's a ton of different types of meats. We know we can sell the meat in the inn. So I'm thinking we focus on one type of meat. That way we can sell it at an inn and try to make some spell money, because I don't think my 287 copper is going to go very far. I know the weapons sell for decent. The buckler, we'll give the buckler to our pet and see if he rocks it. No, he doesn't like it. Okay. Oh, you can't put things back on bodies. Why don't we head into Night Harbor and see if we can get a bag? But I'll say it's running a fair bit better for me. But I do think we're just going to need to invest in some better hardware. But it's not a slideshow. Yet. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see. We have now some signs. Shaded Bloom Inn, Night Market. We're going to head to Night Market. That's nice. The addition of the signs is nice. Here's the Night Market. A beggar. We don't need anything from him. It's a cool little performance area. What'd be really cool is if they cleared that out of NPCs and then players started performing in there. Rusty weapons. Oh wait, I have my sell inventory here. I don't know what that sound is. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the rusty greatsword. Try to make some money. And then we need to look for... Yeah, it is running better. Bags and packs. There we go. That's what we need right there. And what do we got? A backpack is 90 silver. Huh. Okay, a pouch is 90 copper. It's capacity 4, it's a size small, and then a satchel is capacity 6, size medium. Small field pack is extra large. but only a capacity of 2. Okay, if we get... Maybe we get some pouches and we can throw just like stuff that's small in it. Hopefully, okay, we still rocking 270 copper here, and we can fit our bone chips in one. And then like food and water, I'm not sure, do those need to be out of your bags or not? Okay, we're gonna invest in our future here and get some pouches. 3 pouches for us. Whoa, what's going on there? There we go. And now the real question is, there we go. I was gonna say, how do we get out of here? Yeah, they definitely optimized. I can tell. Just running around Night Harbor, I can tell. Obviously, we're getting a big frame rate dip, and I'm wondering, so when we look this way, or we look this way, it's the player models. That's what's getting us with the amount of people just in this area. But it's definitely playable. It's definitely it's not like impossible to do anything here. And then we'll just continue to kind of hide corpses as we go. And look at all these people enjoying the new monsters and memories. And I wonder if Dorian is playing. He's not on West. That was my buddy that I made, a friend that I made on the last playtest. Kill these skeletons. I like the glowing eyes. It's a nice touch. I wonder if they fixed the. Look at this. We got a tattered cloth bracer. I wonder if they fixed the Necromancer quest. I got rid of my newbie message or whatever scroll turn in the initial hand in because it didn't look like it was working. What's this? Stuff just lying around. How do I open? What is it? A rat foot. Here we go. Anytime you can find a skeleton with a weapon, that's a win. Just like an EQ. That's your money makers there. I think we focus, if we're going to kill level 1s, we focus on rats. That way we can collect one type of loot. And that loot will stack. And then we can try to find where to sell it. There's a lot of loot just laying around. Bat teeth, yeah. They got snakes. Yeah, people are saying already that it's running so much better than the last stress test. It certainly is. We get a little bit of a dip when we run back towards Night Harbor, but we're not gonna let that bother us. Little bit of rubber banding. That could be just that player, though. What's this? Oh, the Shifty Gnome. I think they are like a greedy merchant, if I remember right. But people are starting to get logged in, and the newbie area is starting to get kind of cleared out. No, there's some rubber banding going on. So now that we have pouches, we can more or less loot more, and then we'll just make decisions as we go. And this up here is the first dungeon. This is Tomb of the Last Wormsbane, one of those. And oh, this guy said shifty goblins buy junk. They just pay less. But if we don't want to run into town, we can utilize that. Uh-oh. We got two on us. Yeah, definitely getting some lag. I don't want my pet to die. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we got a huge lag and we lost our pet. We need to get, we're boogieing out of here. We got attacked by a scout. Ooh, the stun. Does not appear that jumping does anything. Maybe strafing? Strafing is not doing anything either. I'm using old EQ tactics. Oh wait, strafing might have done something for us. Well, that's unfortunate. Our pet had a decent weapon, but we'll find another one, and we have plenty of bone chips. The loading screens appear to be taking longer. I'm wondering if this is part of the optimization, though. And so this area here, this is a potential like win for us. I just chugged a bunch of coffee though, and so I'm going to hit a be right back screen, and I gotta go take care of something. All right, we're back. Wonder why it's saying you feel tired. What am I doing to feel tired? And I'm gonna. So I need footage. So the webcam has gotta go. Or now. Let's give our new pet a rusty battle axe. Hopefully he uses it. He does. Okay. Ooh, he just mollywopped him for like 7. We just gotta watch out for these scouts. They're, well, that one's a blue. We can go for that one. Might have to tap him down. It appears the lag is a lot better. Oh, we need to turn off. No, don't kill my pet. Oof. Rusty scimitar, Ashira meat. You can loot the meat from them. That's sort of like EQ. You could loot the meat from like everything in EQ. What's the name of this zone? This is Shaded Dunes. I'm gonna hang out here, and hopefully people don't catch on too soon that, because the lag is much better here. And now you can see we're running at 60 FPS. So, do I want to say the computer is completely underpowered? No. I think it's a combination. It's definitely not a powerful computer. But I've streamed other games at high resolution, high FPS that are pretty demanding. Ooh, I do not want this thing killing my pet. Starting to get in the flow here, though. Starting to feel more like I'm playing a game and I'm not a tourist. Fire beetle. Oh, shoot. Ashira warrior. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, there's a jackal under the sand. Oh, goodness. It is a... follow, pet. Follow. No! He was a good boy. Shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. Okay. I think I had a feeling as soon as I said starting to get in the flow, it feels like I'm playing a game, I knew something bad was going to happen. Yeah, we're just going to leave the webcam off. That gives me the ability to later go and pull this footage and not have to, like, I've made videos about Monsters and Memories where I've had to, like, crop myself over my old self, my stream self, and it doesn't look good. Okay, we're gonna try again out here. Wonder if this is the deep. I can't tell. Bahara. I like how they give you the pronunciation translated from Old Hathalian, but we don't get the we don't get the pronunciation on that. Means the seafarers. Interesting. Yeah, definitely noticing the loading screens take longer, which is not good whenever you have to zone mobs. But what I think is happening is I think it's preloading more, or it's doing something to help the performance, because when I talked to First, one of the part of the team, I don't really know what he does specifically. He said they were working on a lot of optimization over the last few weeks. Since the first playtest I was on was November something 12th, somewhere thereabouts, and then they did another one, like a surprise playtest, and I got in on that, and they had fixed the netcode, and then after that, now they were working more on the graphics. So we just need to be a little bit more careful out here. We're gonna try to find another skeleton. We need to turn provoke off. Because, yeah, the skeleton was hitting really hard with that battle axe. So we're going to try to find another enemy skeleton that has a decent weapon. But it looks like there's... I mean, I could see this area not having as many skeletons. This is a higher level area. Yeah, he's hitting for like 1 to 2, and with that battle axe, man, the last pet, the one we just lost, it's hitting for like 5. Sheerest scout here. Oh, okay, that's cool. I guess I wasn't trying to kill that. I think I see a skeleton, yep. We just really have to be careful out here. Here we go. Do some dot kiting. This one does not have a weapon. I'm wondering if maybe we just give him this scimitar, if that won't suffice for the short term, and then if we find a sweet... Oh wait, he's not even using it. He doesn't want it. He doesn't like it. Oh, here we go. I found something. He's got a big old sword. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want it. No. Okay. Pouches are coming in handy for, like, all of the... other stuff. Little miscellaneous odds and ends. And what we should probably do... I wish I would tell you what it was when you picked it up. Rat tooth. Oh, opens all my bags. Okay. Is we can go to the shady vendor. The shifty gnome. And we can just kind of sell all of this. And we're not going to worry about, you know, how much he's given us for it. Because what we don't want to do is spend too much time just running around looking for who will buy what. So I'm making this middle bag my rat bag. I heard like a scream. That was kind of scary. Yeah, the frame rate is nice out here. The ping is nice out here. Everything's nice out here. The only thing that's not nice is that we have to watch out for some of these higher level enemies. But there's a good mix. Oh, this guy's got a battle axe. What? Oh, he said there's enemies around. Okay, maybe that was the issue before. Okay, so let's do a side-by-side comparison here. Ah, I'm all full. Okay, what do I have on my cursor? Drop, 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 drop. Snake Fang. Okay, let's drop it. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. The battle axe is 951. The great sword is 847. We're gonna go with the battle axe. He says there are enemies around. I don't Pet, I don't see any enemies. We're okay. We're safe. Come over here. Maybe the radius is really high. Okay, he took it. Perfect. Now, we really just need to make sure we keep him alive. Can't loot that corpse. Oh yeah, he's hitting for 11. That's money. So we've done... Had a weird little frame jump there. Skip. We've done pretty well for ourselves staying in this area. But, man, you don't get a lot of experience off these mobs. And I'm wondering if the same experience mechanics are at play here that were at play on EQ. Which is that if you don't do enough damage... these mages look so cool. I kind of... Well, we're a Necromancer. We'll have some good solo ability here soon. I know we don't want to go too far this way because of bandits. We're not getting a lot of experience, though. I've barely seen... Oh, the blue bar, it is moving. Okay. I was going to say, I've barely seen it move. Oh, we have an Ashira warrior just popped up over here. We need to get out of the way. There we go. High quality jackal pelt. We'll replace the low quality one. So right now the goal is hit level 4. And then at level 4 we can go get new spells. We're going to pull like this pretty meaty white con mob. And whoa, he's flying. We're fighting a flying scarab. Can we hit him? Okay, we can. Oh, we have a jackal over there. Need to get away from him. He stopped flying. That pet damage is significant. Oh, scarab meat. We don't have room for scarab meat. That appears to be the way, though. Killing those fire beetles gets you a lot of experience. And more players are starting to filter out here. But it's all good. Yeah, now facing this way, I'm running at almost 60 FPS. So I don't think it's actually like the textures and all that. What I think it is I think it's all the player models. Ooh, I got bashed. Yeah, we're seeing the bar move a lot more killing these. I like that you can right click and see a lot of info about your pet's abilities. Strikes your target for 1 to 60 with 150% to 350% damage variance. This is interesting. Triggers cooldown of might abilities. Might ability innate. This is what we need, right? In a game like this, that's very detailed, that's got a lot of mechanics. So one of the issues with EQ is there's a lot of mechanics that aren't explained. And it looks like that transparency that they have in development and how they're talking about all kinds of different things on stream, that transparency has kind of made its way into the game as well, which is good. Because in EQ, you don't really know. It doesn't tell you, like, this ability lasts 15 minutes, and it does this many damage per tick, and so forth. Not really a fan of this group. I mean, they didn't try to kill steal me there, but, like, I mean, I'm not going to try to be mean, but, like, these guys have been kind of... I was killing something, and then they, like, came after something I was killing. Then this guy was trying to get it again. I think he realized, though, that I was killing this guy, and then he left it alone. So I'm not going to say I'm not a fan. Just hopefully we can all play nice together. And it looks like we are, so it's okay. It's all good. Those jackal, oh, he's in trouble. He's got 2 jackals on him. We're going to watch out because he's probably going to run. Yep. There he goes. We'll get a little bit of mana back, and then we'll go find some more scarabs. And we're going to stick to this outer periphery. This is the Shaded Dunes. We're going to stick to this Shaded Dunes, Night Harbor Zone Line area. So that if we do end up in danger, we can run out to the zone, run out the zone line. What I'm going to see now is, can I... Our pet... Okay, pet buttons are not bindable here. However... Can we make a... Okay, we can. Can we change the icons? Oh, we can. There's a handful of icons to choose from. We'll make it the boot. And we need a pet attack macro as well. Slash pet attack. Oops, you gotta spell attack right or it won't work. And we'll make that icon. Let's find a really cool... Ooh, yeah, the battle axe. Make that one there. Okay. And it appears that these are shift keys, and I don't need the F keys to be like the targeting. We just use the F keys here. There we go. And now it's going to work how our Necromancer on P99 works. And we got some gloves. He saw that skeleton and he went for it. Now we're in business. Let's grind it out to level 4, folks. Then we'll see what kind of level 4 abilities we get, or spells. I like that you have this wall here to really tell you, like, hey, there's a zone line here, without it being just very explicit, right? Like, there's breaks in it. Ooh, getting bashed. Drain tanking is a thing. Pop a squat here, and let's see if we can... We're killing a lot of scarabs, so... And we're not killing a lot of bats. Rat stuff, bone chips. Okay, Ashira meat. Snake eggs. We'll get rid of snake eggs, because we're not going to kill a lot of snakes. We are killing a lot of scarabs, so we need to be getting... scarab loot. And we have some weapons. A couple weapons we can sell. Ooh, he's got a weapon. We need to go. We need to go get him. The weapons are the money makers. And we're gonna have to get rid of something to hold this snake fangs. We can start ditching snake loot. Skeleton job. I feel like I need that for a quest. Something is telling me I need that. We should probably not get rid of all of our pet weapons as well, because the speed at which our pets die means we're going to probably resummon a handful of pets. I like my cape. Here we go, get a good shot. How do we show... show nameplates? Show item drop, show item destroy. Is there a nameplate option in here? I don't see anything. Good little shot of Gobneck. I wanted to say Gobneck. And yeah, here's the only goblins west. Somebody named Nilbog. I wonder if he's the Nilbog. That'd be kind of cool. A Shira Scout necklace. Can I wear it? Good. And we can figure out what to do with it later. That seems like a turn-in quest item. Oh no, he's hitting my pet. Oh no. My pet is doing too much damage. We've got some weapons to give him. But unfortunately that does cost a little bit. We're not getting any coin from those enemies. We're probably getting coin, I'm assuming, from the Ashira. If I can scroll up high enough here. We got 5 copper. So there's some enemies, just like EQ, that drop coin. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the fishing skill. It just made sense. I think what, oh shoot. They just don't have enough, the pets just don't have enough health at this level. Oh wait, I forgot to turn off provoke. That might have something to do with it. Trying to work out a formula here on like how soon to send the pet in to get to not get aggro but still get the damage going. Can you tell your pet to sit? No, it does not appear you can. Pet sit did not do anything. The range on the spells is good. Yeah, it looks like if as long as I cast like a disease and we don't send the pet in too early, we should be alright. And we're about 40% now to the way to 40% of the way to level 4. There is still a little bit of lag. The ping is good, but you see, like there, I cast a spell on him, and there was a bit of a stutter. And then the flying beetles is funny. I'd like to think that's not a bug, that's a feature. $18 players out here now. I'm going to continue to grab these Ashira scouts because they are dropping coin for me. That'll help even just a little bit. Every little bit counts. Trying to buy these spells. If I remember right, the spells were kind of expensive. Do not want him killing my pet. But it looks like once the pet grabs aggro, it's stuck. Yeah, you can see he took... It didn't cap... Oh, he hit it for 2, 4... So, I mean, 6... That was probably 6 damage. These pets have, like, 20 health, probably at most. So the options are keep kind of letting the pet face death every single fight, or try to kill these lower levels. Or alternatively, we could not have a weapon on the pet and do less damage. What is this? Oh, it's his ally. I was like thinking that that was something chasing him. But when you kill these lower levels, you just don't get any experience. This is the ideal setup here, is pet hitting, not taking damage. Let's see, we have fire beetle legs, rat foot. We're kind of at a loss here. Let's go pay a visit to the Shifty. Ooh, that's pretty. East Him traces back to Terralon, but has traded their allegiance to the monarchy for parliamentary rule. A lot of focus on world building already so early on in development. I'm just glad my pet doesn't despawn when I zone. That's it's nice. Let's see, where is the Shifty? Watch out for him, pet. So many goblins. Oh no. Oh, it's a yellow. Can we run him to the guards? A long way to the guards. Turn off auto attack so we don't accidentally click a guard and get wrecked. Whoa. Guards, help! Guards! Ah! Does not appear that the guards really care all that much. Oh! Yeah, that's the end for me. Sorry, I kind of trained these into the town hoping to find a guard that would actually do something. Whoa, what's going on there? That's violent. Now we're gonna pop up here, which is the other gate. Ooh, he looks cool. Luckily, I've played enough to know how to get back to where I died. And then what we can do now is, since we're already in the town, we might as well go try to vendor these items with actual vendors and make some true money versus the Shifty. The idea behind the Shifty merchant, or the shady, he's basically like the shady merchant in the EC tunnel, is that he will buy things for less. But that player Chinny figured out that he could buy the stuff from the shifty and then run like back to other merchants and vendor it for a profit, which is neat. And it kind of works, right? Because I guess it's still less than, it's not adding money, it's not like duping money, but it works because players can essentially just load up on packs and run and do that and make money that way, which is kind of funny. And okay, we'll go back to the Necropolis eventually when we need to get our level 4 spells. Did we lose experience? I don't think we did. I think it's like EQ and that you don't lose experience until probably level 5 or 6. And I'm curious, so let's see who is there anybody who's like leading the way? There's no level 10s. There's no level 11s. There's some level 7s. So I think 7s might be the... Okay. Where did we die? This is the gate we came in, right? No, this is not the gate we came... Wait, where was I? Here I am like, I know my way around. I didn't know there was 3 gates. We probably need to head down this way. Oh yeah, here's the gate we came in. Okay, so then we died right down here. There's the watchman that probably would have saved us if he was around when we needed him. There's my body. Spellbooks do drop on death. That is a thing. It's not a popular thing, but it is a thing. Okay, so, and that's a very old school game mechanic. I used to play a MUD that had that mechanic. So there's a sign for an inn this way, and the inn should buy our meat. So this is looks like a barkeeper. He doesn't want to buy anything. That's another really old school mechanic. So in EQ, I'm pretty sure all vendors bought all, like, stuff. So they're doing EQ things, but they're also doing, like, MUD things, which is great. So here you can see the cook is buying all of this stuff. I don't want to sell my bone chips. And I'm kind of curious what the... Let's make sure we don't have anything else. It's just bone chips. Kind of curious what... I forgot where I was going with that. I got distracted. Let's run over to the bank. Now we're sitting on 400 copper. And the bank will trade up our money. We've got a whopping 4 silver. Oh, I'm curious what the shifty merchant pays for the same items. That's where I was going with that. Because is it worth the run all the way in or not? That's what we need to kind of figure out. Because that run is dangerous, as we just saw. Dang, we've got some fresh blood in here. This person just asked, if a high-level mob gets on you, what do you do? This is like EQ Renaissance here, and there's still some people that are not not familiar. Oops, we need to memorize our spells. Not familiar with the mechanics, which is cool. That means that you're getting like some real fresh faces. Also, I realized I have a shielding spell that I have not been keeping up on me. So, we need to start doing that. No excuse for that. That's an that's an EQ mechanic that I'm just failing to do. Love the fizzles. Can't say I'm extremely thrilled that fizzling is a mechanic, even though it should be. Where are you going, pet? He like spawned in and took off for a second. Can we trade this to him? He's moving a lot. Okay, now he's got a big old maul. I killed that bat so we could run over here to the merchant that's outside the walls and see how much he sells or buys things for. I mean, there's just loot. There's just loot laying around. Can't help my goblin self. And a shifty gnome. Kind of looks like it says shitty gnome. Yeah, he's buying them for 2. And I'm assuming that bat fur was like a 15, or not 15, a 5 copper. Sell all the way out there in Night Harbor. No, don't hit my pet. Don't hit my pet. Oh my gosh. Another pet we have lost. And another weapon. I think I'm out of weapons, so we need to watch it and see if we can find a skeleton with a hammer or something. I know the enchanter that I was playing with last time was having the same problem. Where he was losing pets and they were costing him money. Looks like we're coming up on the halfway point. They've definitely matched the experience rates to EQ, that's for sure. Oh shoot, there's an Ashira warrior. Something else that we can look at is going to the Necropolis and seeing if there are any quests. Like, will they take bone chips? Ooh. Got us some beetle meat here. It stopped raining and it was a very drastic change in the lighting. And then the cloth scraps, I'm curious what those are used for. Obviously, probably tailoring. Okay, let's head back out to Shaded Dunes. It's a little bit quieter out there. And I like that. I like that they didn't make a huge jump. Kind of like going from Kinos to Kinos Hills. You see a similar level of enemy when you go from Kinos to Kinos Hills. Versus, you know, World of Warcraft is a good example where you go to the next area and all of a sudden it's like a big jump. There's not like, you're not going to go from like the level 5 area to the next area and see like level 6s or in level 4s and level 3s. You're going to see like, or not, you're going to see like level 6s and no level 4s or level 3s. Pretty neat artwork here. And now there's 21 players out here. It's starting to fill up. That looks awesome. Oh. Big change, drastic change in lighting when the sun dipped down below that mountain. It was like, nope, it's gone. That's a cool shot, though. We could get that shot. The sun setting over the shaded dunes. Snake is under the terrain. So it's like a little bit safer for the pet if you don't give him a weapon. But it's less damage. So I'm kind of weighing the options here. Let's kill this mob that hasn't fully loaded in yet. Hopefully it loads in so we can loot him. Nope. It feels like there's a period where Ultravision doesn't fully kick in He's under the terrain as well. Can we loot him? Yes. There's a rusty warhammer. Nice. I'm thinking we just don't give the pet weapons. And that will just keep him alive to do some damage. Good playability so far, though, on this playtest. The addition of servers, the graphics optimizations, they've done a good job. I feel like I'm playing a game that I paid money for. Fire beetle gland. Let's see, what should we get rid of? We're probably not going to use a much jackal meat. Then you can see now Ultravision is kicking in. Oh, so pretty. This sky is so pretty in this game. I wonder if that's like a Unity thing. Is that stock Unity to have a sky like that, or did somebody design that? I've talked about the sky a lot in videos that I've made about Monsters and Memories. Killing these level 1s is easy, but man, you just don't get experience. Like, it's moving, but it's barely moving. Let's grab us a dune scarab. Whoops, I didn't mean to life drain him. I meant to dot him. You know, the skeleton pit... Oh, wait, no, that's me doing damage. I was gonna say, he's still doing decent damage, but not really. I'm hoping that, kind of like an EQ when you get that spell level and it's a big jump, that we get a similar, like, oh, this is so nice, this new pet is so much better kind of jump. Because the pet in EQ for Necromancers at level 1 is similarly tuned in that they really are just a little bit of extra damage, and really all the way up till... I don't know, I mean, it's somewhere in the 20s before you feel like you're actually, able to let your pet tank for you. Maybe even in the 30s. 60% to level 4. I'll tell you what, the one thing that is nice is the hit detection compared to EQ. You know when a mob's running away in EQ and you're just like trying to hit it and you can't quite get position right to even hit it? That doesn't happen. Obviously, very much a newer game engine is the reason why, but That was always so frustrating to me. Snakes were the worst. Like, a snake starts running away and you're chasing it halfway across the zone. Skeleton over here. Ooh, we got shoulders. Oh no, this cannot stand. I need to ditch something. We don't seem to get a lot of beetle meat. We have more bone chips that we need to make another stack. And I'm kind of curious right now, is there like a bone chip turn-in quest? If there is, we could probably make some good progress on the level with the bone chips that we do have. And one thing I'm going to play around with at level 4, if I can afford it, is unlike EQ in this game, you get your choice of different pets. You're not stuck with just a skeleton as a necromancer. Kind of like how mages weren't stuck with just one. There was a zombie, and I can't remember the other one. There was like 3 different pets. But what I'm thinking now is, if I go with like a zombie pet, what does it take to summon that pet? Because if it takes something that I can't find, I'm not going to be able to summon it. Ooh, that guy scared me. We'll do one more dune scarab, and then we'll do a little rest. Get a little med time in. Something bright over there. I wonder if that's a mage pet. And at the risk of dying, I'm going to AFK here next to this wall. We're not close to a zone line where somebody could train something, or too close. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, it got busy out here. Scarab Eye. I wonder what all this stuff is for. Okay, there's an Ashura scout with a weapon. Taking a risk fighting out here in the open, but it's really busy, so I don't really need the Ashura meat. Weapons are worth more than meat. Pretty much drained all my mana killing this guy. Or if the Scarab Eyes are worth anything. We've got some weird, like, one-off items, like this Fire Beetle Gland. Let's pay a visit to the old night market. Because we do need to make some money. Level 4 is coming. And we can go ahead and turn some things back on for now. There's me. There's my overlay. Just to, for stream value. Even though, really what I'm really trying to get is, footage. So when we go to do different things, we'll kind of flip-flop between having nothing up and actual stream stuff that people are used to seeing. I guess we're just gonna hope that this eye isn't worth anything. We could carry it all the way to a vendor, drop it on the ground, and then just sell, and if somebody else grabs it, they grab it, whatever. I like this spot for leveling because you have merchants not far away. I was kind of on the struggle bus with money the last few times I played because I wasn't trying to find where the merchants were. But the last few times I played, I wasn't really thinking like, oh, I need to get experience or try to actually play this game as if it's really truly a game. Right, I mean, I'm playing it more as if you had just bought this game and you wanted to play it. Alright, let's go we'll hide our Scarabai in here. It's hidden right there, and then we'll see if we can vendor and then go back and grab it. Raw scarab meats, 3 copper a piece. Rat meats. Okay, if I hold shift, it just sells all of them. Rat ears, bone chips we're going to hang on to, snake eggs. Okay, fire beetle glands not worth grabbing because they're only selling for 5 copper. The fire beetle eyes are 16. We'll have to remember that. And nobody took our scarab eyes, so I'm gonna check and see how much is the scarab eye worth. It is 5 copper as well, so that's another one that's just not worth grabbing. Doesn't stack. And because it doesn't stack, there's no reason to hold on to one item that doesn't stack for 5 copper. And then the night market is this way. Love that they added the signs. And the game is running a lot better. It's only 20 FPS right now for me, but that's probably due to the amount of players here. But compared to the slideshow that we had going on the last few times, I'm going to go ahead and give the team credit for how much work they've put in such a short amount of time, too. And we're going to go ahead and vendor off weapons. So 27 copper, 27, and 96. Nice. Oh, that guy's got a little rat pet. That's neat. Must be like a beast. Is it Beast Lord or Beast Master in this game? I can't remember. What's this over here? The Thirsty Glance. Haha, I get it. There's a barkeep here, and what's up? What's upstairs? An off-duty guard? Maybe he has a quest. Nope. Just a little spot for players and NPCs to gather. One of the coolest things in EQ, and I would love to see it. You know what? I need to submit this as an idea, and I don't know if they would be willing to do it because then they would have to moderate it. But if anybody remembers, back in the day on EQ, there was the message boards inside the inn. And what people would do is they would go into the inn and there was like a message board that you could click, and it was almost like a little in-game, kind of like a forum. Oh, that guy just got killed. And people would go into the inn and post like a little message saying, hey, I'm a level 5 ranger, I'm looking for players to group with, this is the times that I play. And I always thought that was really cool because it was in the game, so you weren't relying on like a Discord. Back then there was no Discord. Forums were really very basic. And so it was a neat touch to go there. People would post their stories. There's all kinds of stuff. Let's see. We're up to 7 silver. And I just realized, so silver is 100 copper. I thought it would be 10 like EQ, but it's actually 100. So now we're going to head back out. Hey, it's Zucan. / cheer. I saw the red name and thought it was a PvP player, but it's not. It's a he is a member of the team. And we'll go all the way back out to the Shaded Dunes. Because 1, the frame rate is better, and 2, there's less players. One is a result of the other. Let's see. On this server, there are 255 people, wow, in Night Harbor. I'm curious, so they open up two servers on US East, and then at least one, I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been watching the Discord, of US West, and then a European server. And what that tells me is that they probably have more players connected now than they had on any of the stress tests that I've been a part of. Because I saw upwards of 400 load screen coming. Here we go. The Bahara trace their roots back to Hathalia, fleeing its shores for Aetheril. Oh, okay. So Aetheril's a continent. That's the continent we're on. I'm going to assume that's the continent we're on. And this must be another continent or an island. And then the second Deicide, because if you remember in the lore portion of the website, they talked about how there were like fallen gods. There must have been a war between gods. I'm assuming that's the only thing that's going to kill another god would be a god. What that tells me is they're leaning heavily into the EQ god lore. If you remember in EQ, you know, all the planes, you could go fight different gods. And some gods would war with other gods. They would interfere in what other gods were doing. So that's pretty neat. And here we are back in the shaded dunes. And there are 25 people out here. Starting to fill up. Fire beetle. Oh, we need to rebuff. Seeing this guy buff this guy reminded me. You have a skeleton on you. I'll help. Oh, I wonder if this guy is multi-boxing. Those two names are anagrams. That's an interesting question. Will Monsters and Memories allow for multi-boxing? I kind of hope... I mean, during the playtest, I don't care. I think that's... People do whatever they want. I kind of hope that they don't allow... Or they do like the true box thing, where it's like, if hey, you want a multi-box, you need to at least use different computers to do that. And the reason for that is... It kind of kills it for me a little bit to see people out there that have, you know, 5, 6, 7 characters all running at the same time. There's a little bit more of a hardware limitation on this than there was on, like, old school EverQuest, where I don't think it'll be rampant. But still. I haven't looked into if they have an official position on that or not. Alright, we got a weapon. Incarnal residue. I haven't looked at my experience in a while. Ooh, look at this. We're getting close. Level 4, new spells. Got another Incarnal Residue. We're going to hang on to those in case it's for a Necromancer quest. That was not the spell I wanted to cast. I wanted to cast the dot. At some point I switched 1 and 2 and haven't quite caught up to it. Let's go med. Yeah, we're getting there. We're... Oof. So at level 4, we'll head back into the Necropolis. And we'll grab us some new spells. Hopefully I have made the money I need to make. This should help. The Rusty Longsword should sell for a little bit. Let's take a look at Twitch. What is Monsters and Memories looking like? Yeah, there's a lot of people watching. A lot of streams going. It's good, and I'm seeing some EQ kind of EQ streamers that are getting in on this, so that's awesome. It's good to see some publicity going to this game. Those two fighting? Whoa. I wonder if that's a multi-box group there. That looked very multi-boxy. That looked like a DAOC, like, PvP raid. And it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, what we need to kill are the fire beetles. Those things and the dune scarabs. Those give good experience. I don't like that the bash automatically turns you, though. In EQ, whenever you would get bashed, I don't think it would automatically turn you. If you were turning and you got bashed, it would spin you, which was, like, dizzying, but... Is this guy gonna ding us? Probably not. We probably need 2 more. What do we need? We were like so close. Bone chips, bone chips. Let's go meditate. try to get us a nice mana bar, and then we'll finish this off. And then we're going to run back to the Necropolis, get our level 4 spells, and probably come out here and wreck face. We're probably going to be stuck with a skeleton pet because I don't know what you need to summon reagent-wise for the other types of pets. And hopefully we have enough money. Give us a scarab or a fire beetle. There's a scarab there and a fire beetle there. Will they social? Not quite enough. What do we need? Yeah, one more should do us. Seeing a Shira Scout, they have change on them. Got us another Scout necklace. We just need to figure out where to turn those in, if that's a quest item. Oh, that guy has an Ashira warrior. We are still not level 4. Let's see if this one Dean Scarab will do it for us. There we go. That's what we've been waiting for. Okay, let's go back. Back to the Necropolis. Night Harbor is the seat of power of the Langsdorfian League. Confederacy of guilds with a near monopoly on trade and shipping throughout the lands of Aetheryl. So I guess Night Harbor is like a... And it makes sense. It's a huge city. It's like a trade hub. And it's beautiful too. Look at that. Let's get a shot of us running back into Night Harbor. And kill that and that. There we go. Whoa. Kind of caught that at just the right time, didn't we? That dwarf just shot up like 15 feet in the air. That's a good shot. We got to remember that. What is that? 2 hours and 15 minutes in. Definitely using that on my next video. Okay, we'll bring it back in. There we go. Go do some vendoring. Taking every bit of money we can get here. I don't think we even need this fire beetle eye. Ooh. And back over here. We don't have any. Oh, we have one weapon. Let's go sell that at the night market. Yeah, definitely running better. Let's see, night market is this way. Take my 27 copper. A little bit of lag there. And now back to the Necropolis, which we are pretty familiar with from previous playtests. Bunch of beetles running around the city. What the? What on earth? Salt Breeze Park, and then once you get into the park, you just head left down to the Necropolis. This is kind of where we first started. I like how there's enemies inside Night Harbor. I think that's neat. Have almost like a newbie zone in the gates of the city. It helps give some like diversity to where you can go to level. There's the Necropolis. Get the shot of that. Ooh, everything just loaded in. That looks nice. Concourse of Souls. Alright, now we're in the Necropolis. We need to go see what our new spells look like. Necromancer reagents. Oh, that's right. I think he sells bone chips. What is this? Malleable bone ornamented coin. Okay, there's the Necromancer spell merchant there. Alright, let's take a look here. We get Fear at level 4. We get Feign Death at level 4. We're gonna buy that. We get Gate. We get a new life draw. I gotta watch my money though. Oh, we have. Okay, we're still looking good. What is Mind Surge? Oh, it's a Twitch spell. You can give your mana away at level 4. Reanimate Corpse. So here's my new pet. Soulbind. We'll kind of hold off on that. Swirling Shadows. Oh, it's a snare. We'll get that. And I guess we can get Soulbind. We now have a lot of spells. So we're going to have to start doing the spell book. Oh, you can't. Can I move them? Oh, you gotta be like. You gotta be on the ball with your spellbook organization. Because you can't move them. No. Okay. So, Soulbind, we're going to put that a little bit further back. Because we're not going to use that a lot. Normally, I like to keep my first 2 to 4 pages, like, spells that I use often. And I just kind of rotate things at the back as you go. Feign Death, we need that. Why can't... Okay, wait a minute. You cannot scribe... I wonder if it's not in the game yet. That stinks. I wonder if they haven't added it because it says you can't scribe it. Reanimate Corpse. And Swirling Shadows. That's a snare. I thought I had a life tap. Did I not buy the life tap? Apparently I didn't buy the life tap. Where is that? Life draw. It's a very cheerful merchant music. So the other thing we're going to do while we're here, just to take advantage of our time, is we're going to try to see if there are any quests here. Oh wait, before we do that, let's swap out some spells. So Life Drain we no longer need. We can use Life Draw. Actually, so I like to keep 2 as my snare on EverQuest. Lift Bones, we can put Reanimate Corpse down here. Ooh, we have 10. I just realized there's more spell gems on this than EQ. That's nice. Where? I could have swore I bought Bind Affinity. Did I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I put it back in the back. Okay. Gate. Our buff we can put down here. And that stinks that Feign Death is not. No, I don't want to drop it. I'll just throw it in the bank and maybe they'll add it later. Life draw can be 3. Alright, now let's see if we can find some quests. West. Nothing. Hmm. I know there's like a basement with some mobs or NPCs in it. Hmm. Ooh, we're running out of food. He asked if I'm a believer. I am a believer. I wonder what he's talking about. What am I saying I'm a believer in? This guy's looking to buy skeletal jawbones. And yeah, I know there's two people down here, but I don't know if they have anything for me to do. So looking like we're striking out on the quests here. This guy is saying the incarnal residue is for a newbie quest for the Necro. But nobody has like told me they want me to do anything. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna. Is there a wiki? It's like somebody's got something going here. I don't see anything about incarnal residue though. Oh yeah, there's very little in this wiki. That's okay, because I don't really want. I've talked about it in prior videos. Like the discovery aspect is so important in these. I don't know. It's like a balance of like, do you want to be optimized and get the best things you can right away, or do you want to discover it on your own? See if I can desummon this pet. I can't. How do I make him pet leave? Do I just need to get him killed? I've been pretty good at that in the past. I wonder how many people are in the tomb. Would it be worth going in there and seeing if we could get a group? I love how big the city is. Trying to remember how we get out of here and back to that gate, though. There it is. Tannery. There's 230 people in here. Looks Looks like 7 is the highest level that I'm seeing. I'm seeing no 9s, no 10s. So 7 appears to be about as far as people have gotten thus far. Before we go, let's go ahead and bind ourselves here. I'm assuming Soulbind is the bind affinity spell. Binds your target soul. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so it fizzled, and it's whatever. What is the mana cost on this thing? 75. I have 88. So if one fizzle and it's already done. Don't fizzle. That's gonna eat my entire mana bar. Boom. But now I don't have to run all the way through Night Harbor. If I die, I can come back to right here. What was this trait? Conjurer. Huh. I don't know. I just threw some traits on here. I was more interested in getting into the game than optimizing my temporary character here. Sure, there was a better choice for that. Regeneration, though, that seems good. Yeah, for a Necro, regeneration is... I'm assuming later on that's going to be really good. So merchant, no. Definitely seeing a little bit more of a delay whenever I con things. So the servers are probably being tested. No Dorian and no Dorpheus. Those were the two players I played with last time. The tomb is looking like there's some people here. Ixar. That's funny. Well, we're gonna head inside. Hopefully we don't die right at the zone line. Oh, I just realized my stream tags are off. Whoops. There we go. Kind of doesn't make sense to have Project 1999 as my stream tag, does it? Okay, who's all in here? Let's see if they will accept me into their group. Ooh, I just noticed meditation has increased to 1. And it looks like the slash who for this is Wormsbane Tomb. Lich has died. Maybe that's a bad sign. That's gonna help though. That's huge. Meditation is huge. We will take it. So I put out here 4 Necro LFG. Didn't get any hits. Which is kind of strange, because you'd figure they would want... they would want people, but that's their group. And I don't even know if they're actually grouping or not, so... I doubt they're all soloing, but it could be a small group of friends, and they're like, yeah, we don't really want extra people that we don't know, so that's fine. But we're going to head back out and look for some stuff to kill. We're going to have a nice long load screen here, sorry about that. The loading times have jumped up since the last playtest, but I really feel like that's mainly due to how they've been trying to optimize it, and it definitely feels more optimized now than it did on the last one. The amazing thing to me is these playtests have been running about a week to 2 weeks apart, and each time there is like a huge jump in performance, and there's a lot already here in the game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a crazy amount of stuff, but like these guys are working their butts off. Ooh, this guy said the shifty gnome in the west yard has a quest that gives you a fort slot bag. Let's go do that. Just hit level 4, so we're rocking the new pet. I just don't know how to get him to de-summon. And I think if I click this, yeah, it says you already have a pet. Dismiss? Ah, we got it. There we go. Oh, we can go ahead and summon him because he will zone with us. Love it. Man, this game already just getting its hooks in me. Let's see how well he does. So my prior pet was getting rocked by these dune scarabs, and wow, look at that's the jump I was talking. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier in how you get that next level, and there's just the power creep is just perfect. To where you're like, oh, that's great. Oh, that stinks though. I didn't get a single bit of experience even for the pet killing him, but you guys know what I'm talking about. If you played old school MMOs, it's not like, you know, WoW or EQ or not EQ, sorry. I say that a lot. WoW and EQ, I put them together a lot. WoW or any other new MMOs to where you're just constantly getting new things, and it doesn't, you don't get those like, oh, this is so nice. Wow, I'm so glad I got this. Those moments don't really happen. And we just saw that moment here with the new pet. It's kind of like on EQ when I went from 24 to 29 and I got the new dots, and all of a sudden everything got so much easier. And I think a lot of that has to do with just the fact that newer MMOs just aren't that difficult. I don't know if they're like afraid to scare their players off or what. They probably are, and to be fair, a lot of players are in newer games. If you grew up playing newer games, They have those quit moments all the time because of difficulty. Versus older players like us are kind of more like, no, give me more. I love the pain. Look at all these people out here. Like somebody put in chat that the shifty gnome gives a bag, and now everybody's out here hailing the poor shifty gnome doesn't know what to do. He's like, all right, all right. I am interested. Okay, I got a shifty scrap pack, and I gotta bundle it up. Wait, where did it go? Is that it? What goes in the pack? What goes in the pack, gnome? Buy something, show me what you got, or sawed off. You sawed off, buddy. I'm role-playing with this NPC. It's... He mentioned something about scraps. He said, bundle it up once it's full so you don't lose any scraps. Put cloth scraps in it. Okay. I do have a lot of those. So maybe I just throw one in each slot. Hopefully this doesn't result in me losing the scraps. Oh. Okay. And now, okay, we have an item. It is, I can't even, oh, there we go. Hey, there's that little leitmotif theme from the login screen. Okay, so I received Shifty's pack, but I don't, where is it? I didn't get it. Oh wait, I'm looking, oh my gosh, I'm dumb. I'm looking way too high up. Okay, so I gave him... I got some gloves, but I already have gloves. This is one of those things, kind of like in EQ, where you get a quest item pack and then you just end up doing, like... Oh, okay, we need to rebind, we need to rebind attack. It's like an EQ when you get a quest item pack where they're like, yep, put 5 things in here and then bring it back, or 6, and then you just never bring it back because you're using it as a bag and their quest reward isn't that good. That's funny. We just got rocked by the shifty gnome. Straight 288 damage right to the dome. No experience loss yet. And let's go ahead and rebind attack. That's just not a good one to have. What should we have that on? It needs to be something I'm not just gonna hit. Let's just go ahead and put it on F1. And then we can move hide corpse to F4. Although that's eating a hotbar. I don't have that many hotbars to really keep track of, but it is eating a hotbar slot, something to consider for later. Thanks, Shifty. Oh, you know what we needed? Oh, we lost our pet because we died. Oh no. Okay. What we need to do before we head back to Shaded Dunes is we need to get food and drink. And I'm thinking only goblins looks like it's pretty much dead on this server. I did offer Chinny to start inviting people on this server, to which he declined, and that's fine. That's it's his thing. But I don't see any point in really staying in the guild now on this server, because it's not, now that the servers have been split and we're seeing the evolution of monsters and memories in real time, right, from one public test server to now 3, 4. Now that it's split though, and there's really nobody inviting on this server, there's really no reason to stay in the guild. Okay, we're gonna buy 10 water flasks. Oh wait, let's buy... How much money do we have? We have 30 now. Okay, we can afford it. How do I leave the... Now other people, the exodus has begun. Maybe I'll start... I was gonna say, hey, want to start a new guild. I kind of do want to... I don't know if I want to start a guild, actually. It's more work. Let's see. We need to find some food. Crab leg stew. Rations are 4. A little bit expensive. Wow, I am really enjoying this, guys. Like, this is a lot more fun than I was expecting. And what I'm going to do here in about 10 minutes, I'm going to kill the stream so that I can upload this in multiple videos. And then I'll just bring the stream back up, but give it time to like reset. That way I'm not like, because this is my plan for most of the weekend. That way I'm not uploading like a 10-hour video, because that's just way too long. So actually we're going to do that.